I won't be surprised if this thing is $100,000, like MSRP, like straight up. It's going to be $100,000. To the channel, man, thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you haven't already, go ahead and lock it in, subscribe to the channel. We want you around for the long haul because we do a lot of car related things. You like cars and you're in the right place for that, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you've already done that, I appreciate it. Thank you for doing that. But we are not going to hold you too long. Let's get into the topic of today's video. You see the title and you see the thumbnail. So the next of the final edition special edition cars have been released, and Dodge has released the Dodge Charger King Daytona, which I'm not gonna lie, I did say it was coming thanks to the leaked photos that I got. So the King Daytona is the next car in the last call lineup, and pretty much like we mentioned, it was coming. Now the only thing I'm not gonna lie, I am disappointed with this car to a certain extent, but I will say this: as far as with the tribute to the car for Willie Robinson, that is dope for doing that, and I think it's pretty well done. In that case, the car looks great and all that type of stuff. But one thing I do feel like they're lacking in this car is the fact they did not add any additional horsepower that I thought it was going to add in it. I definitely thought it was going to do it for the Hellcats, to do something for that, since the Hellcat platform is much easier to get horsepower out of, and they've been talking about like numerous news articles out there are saying that they have been testing E85 in cars and things like that. Even I've seen a comment in one of the groups that I'm in. They mentioned that their company was the one that supplied Dodge with the E85 testing. So we were all thinking, well, I knew I was thinking that this car was going to have the extra horsepower, which it didn't. They gave us the 807 horsepower, which is the same with the jailbreak, and pretty much some of the other features with this particular car. Of course, it's going to be orange with the Daytona graphics on it. I have the Daytona stripe on the back that, you know, has King Daytona on it instead. Pretty much black interior. Pretty much, I would say the Daytona interior with orange stitching. The same wheels that came on the original Hellcat Daytona, the satin chrome wheels, that's going to come on that. Orange 6-piston Brembo brakes, spinning. Going to get the Harman Kardon sound system, suede headliner, carbon fiber interior, all that type of stuff, and the sunroof as well. I have to make sure I mention that. Alcantara steering wheel. So this car is going to be pretty much loaded, if you ask me. But the thing about this, and with this car only being 300 of these being built, a lot of people ain't going to get one. But you honestly, based on the options and stuff for this car, you can really build this car as a jailbreak, honestly. So with the options like I mentioned, if you go to a Charger red eye jailbreak and start putting these options on, you can get the car pretty close to what this car will look like. Now the pricing on this car is going to be pretty astronomical, if you ask me. The red eye jailbreak itself starts out at, before you add any options, is $89,000. This car has a good bit of options on it. Sunroof, navigation. I don't know why we add navigation. Navigation to me is pretty much useless in the day and age of having cell phones, really. Like, you can literally just plug your phone up and have navigation on it. So I'm not sure why they had navigation. That's pretty useless, but they're going to charge you $1,000 for that at least. The Harman Kardon, like I said, it's pretty well loaded, right? And with it starting out at $89,000, like this year for a jailbreak, we know next year it's going to be a couple thousand is going to go up, because that's what happens every year with these cars. I won't be surprised if this thing is $100,000, like MSRP, like straight up. It's going to be $100,000. Now with this car, to be completely honest, it's really meant to be a collector's item. It's not really meant to be you know, something just like the rest of the red eyes and things like that. I know that price is ridiculous like that, but if you want something that's going to be kind of exclusive and whatnot, then of course this is something you may look into. But if you just want to get a Hellcat, definitely I wouldn't buy it at all. I mean, that's going to be crazy. As far as pricing, if it's going to go up, I mean, you got to think about it like this. The pricing is going to slowly go up on these over the years as these are no longer built or made. With this being kind of a special edition, this should go up a little bit different. Now it's going to take some time for that to happen. I mean, you got to think about it like this: like cars are made in the 70s, and they're really like, that was like kind of exclusive and not many built. You know, they'll take some took some time for it to go up. But I mean, I think this is gonna be the same for this one. Now overall with this car, like I said, I like the tribute on the car for Big Willie Robinson. And you know, I talked about a little bit of his backstory in the previous video with him being a street racer out in California. So I really love this tribute, really dope tribute. Now the only thing I'm gonna say this, I'm not gonna lie, I am pretty disappointed in what Dodge did with this car, because really, like I said, you can pretty much option this car out. If you buy a jailbreak, you can get the same thing, right? Of course, it's not gonna be as exclusive as this one, but you can option it to look exactly the same. Now, I know Dodge has put out a lot of crazy cars over the past like few years, and I feel like they're running out of ideas at this point. But I feel like this is what they could have did. This is just me. And let me know if y'all agree on this, but what they could have did, instead of doing just a regular red eye at this point, they could have easily made this a Demon Charger. Since the guy was a racer, make it a Demon Charger. I mean, the red eye engine is the Demon engine, just with a different tune on it. They still have the drag radius, put that on the Charger. I mean, they did it on the 1320, not 1320, the 1320 Charger. I'm gonna call it that, the Super B Charger. I mean, they have not done like a super stock style or a Demon style Charger, which I think would have been the right time to do this. I mean, granted, it's something they've done before. They haven't did it in a Charger. I mean, if you're gonna remix stuff and bring stuff back, might as well let's go top of the line and bring back that, right? But with that particular car, with the Demon Challenger that came out, the Challenger Demon, I mean, if they made a Demon Charger, it wouldn't take away from that car at all. I mean, the Challenger Demon was his own thing, and if they did a Charger that did similar things in less production numbers, it wouldn't hurt the Demon Challenger at all, honestly. So I really think they could have did that easily. But yeah, they could have just something different, man. Just give us something different, because like I said, this is now. I had high expectation for this one. I shouldn't have. I put my expectations up there, and I shouldn't have done it for this. But here we are. Pretty much just a jailbreak with a special package on it, right? Now, since this one doesn't have any kind of horsepower upgrades or anything like that, the next one, they have one more Hellcat to release, which they kind of lied to us, because it said 612 HO, which was high output. I mean, it's the same engine I already had. But anyway, since this one didn't have any kind of power upgrades, the next Hellcat, which is the Challenger, which is going to be the last of the last car models, that one's not, more than likely not going to have a horsepower upgrade. It's probably going to be a red eye engine, same engine in this one that's going to come out. The Black Ghost is going to be the Black Ghost Challenger. We already know that. And maybe I shouldn't get my hopes up too much for that one. So they might do something special for that car. Maybe not, but hopefully they do. I mean, hopefully they do something special for it, but track record showing that's not going to happen with it. But all in all, like I said, good looking car. Actually, like, they put the hood pins on this one as well. They put the hood pins on the Super B 1320 Charger also, so that the Charger does get some of that love for hood pins. You know, authentic Mopar hood pins. I never had hood pins on my Challenger. I don't know, I just never did it. I think it looked good, but I just never did it. But like I said, good looking car. Just kind of sucks that I'm not, granted, I would never got one, but it just kind of sucks that they didn't do anything extra special to this car. But it's definitely gonna be a dope one to have, a good looking car to have. So let me know your thoughts on it, man. I've been seeing a lot of comments from everybody, and a lot of people just disappointed that pretty much all these last car models have not been anything special. Like I said, the Super B has been the only one that really has a performance upgrade, and the only thing they upgraded was the tires on it, which, I mean, that helps out when it comes to drag racing. But you know, everything else has just pretty much been, you know, just, you know, decals and appearance packages and stuff, which that's Dodge for you, right? We're gonna wrap up today's video, man. It's hot, you know, I'm in the garage trying to record it. You might see the sweat on my face a little bit, but we're gonna get up out of here, man. Let me know what you think about the King Daytona. Drop some comments below for that, and also make sure you subscribe to the channel as well. As always, thank you for tuning in. We will catch you on the next video. We are out. Cut it.